lovely ladies and handsome gents. Do you know what is so nice for fragrances? Something that is fresh and can smell like a man or a woman. Something that is not overbearing. Something that doesn't pull you down. Something that lifts you up. Something that just always seems to be the right choice. Mint! So please stick around and walk down Mint Lane with me, and I'll see you inside. Hi. Welcome back, or for the first time, my lovely ladies and handsome gents, to talk to the hand reviews. I am both reviews lady, and I'm delighted that you're here today. I want to talk to you a little bit about my friend, the mint plant, and some mint fragrances, because mint, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like mint. And I brought these in from my garden. I did another video about how amazingly these, I think they're called Jolly Farmer After 8 mint plants, and I planted these in my garden in, like, I think it was the late summer, and they were like, at the same time I planted some other things, some chives and some lavender. And then I came, and in the spring I came back and I looked, and there was no sign of the mint, but the chives and the lavender both looked pretty good. And then I looked and I realized I saw all these little plants coming up. You know, there were a lot of them, and I was like, what is that? Is that a weed? You know, it could have been, you know. And then I realized it was all mint. Like, the mint took over, like, it reproduced itself into, like, I'd say, conservatively, I'd say like 20 or 30 times itself. And those other two plants didn't do that at all. But I digress. I do want to tell you, this one, see how the little purple flowers, how cute they are? Oh, they're so cute. They don't really smell more flowery, like, they just still smell like mint. And actually they smell maybe a little bit more, they have a little bit more of a, I don't know, a gasoline kind of quality to them. But I know that sounds weird, but something just in the flowers, not really in the leaves. You know, you can make tea out of this, you can eat it. It's, I love it so much. If you're ever looking for just like lotions or you know, things that are non-irritating, mint is usually a good way to go. And another nice thing about mint is, I don't know if you've ever tried drinking mint tea. Usually you can get just the mint leaves from, like, you know, no name brand, or you can get it from like whoever brand, but it's really reasonable. And I can't be without my mint tea, iced tea. I have to have it everywhere I go. I feel that it really helps me to prevent stomach problems. You might want to try it. It's really nice. So I have another story about this mint. When I went out and I gathered up these pieces, you can see that they're getting along a little bit, because I wanted to do this video last week, and I picked these, well, a few days ago. So I picked these mints and I brought them in, and they've been sitting around, and they're so pretty. I love them. And then we had a big hurricane here in our area, Hurricane Fiona. She knocked down trees and power lines, and trees went right into my mints. So these were like the last ones. I think the other ones that I didn't take, which were a lot, I think that they got smushed by the tree. But if this spring was any indicator as what next spring will be like, it's probably not going to matter at all to the mint plants. They'll come back. But I feel really glad that I got a hold of these, because there's still a, you know, tree out there knocked over. There's still a power line knocked over, like, with a tree hanging on it. It's weird. But anyhow, so the mints. So I'm going to put these guys down, but I'd highly recommend them as plant. They're just fantastic mints. In ancient Greek lore, a nymph was turned into a mint plant for angering Persephone. But eventually the spell was lifted. And so now I want to tell you 10 mint fragrances. 10 mint fragrances. We'll start off with number 1, Versace Eros. For him, 2012. Versace Eros. For him, 2012. Number 2, Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gioia. For her, 2010. Giorgio Armani Acqua di Gioia for her, 2010. Contains mint essence, mint accords, mint. Guerlain Acqua Allegoria Herba Fresca for $19.99, and that's a shared fragrance. Guerlain Acqua Allegoria Herba Fresca, a shared fragrance from $19.99. Number 4, Etat Libre d'Orange. That's the company, I believe. Etat Libre d'Orange. And the fragrance is called You or Someone Like You. And that's a shared fragrance from 2017. I love these names, the fragrance names now. They have the most interesting names. This really changed from when I was working in the industry. I mean, there were always interesting names, but now I think there are a lot more niche perfumeries that for people to know about than there used to be. So, yeah, right. Etat Libre d'Orange, You or Someone Like You. That was a shared fragrance. And then from Zara, Waterlily Tea Dress. Waterlily Tea Dress. I hope I'm saying that right. Zara Waterlily Tea Dress from 2019, and that's a shared fragrance. Contains mint. Balenciaga, a Flora Botanica for her, 2012. Balenciaga, a Flora Botanica for her, 2012. Talking about mint fragrances, and my little mint plant back there, those little guys made it. They made it in here. They made it into the video. I'm so happy. Okay. Number 7, from Yves Rocher, Garden Party. And that's a shared fragrance from 2019. I would like to try that. Yves Rocher Garden Party has mint, according to Fragrantica. Okay, number 8, Imaginary Authors, Saint Julep. Have you ever had a mint julep? Have you ever had a grasshopper? Wait a minute, am I confused? That's right, no, I like grasshoppers, but not mint juleps. That's right, it's been a long time. I really can't drink much now. I sampled lots of drinks when I was younger, though. Don't you worry about me. I did all right. Okay. Imaginary Authors Saint Julep, a shared fragrance from 2017. Number 9, Zerjoff, Torino 21. Zerjoff. I've heard Zerjoff has been around lately. I have never experienced any of their fragrances, but very excited to at such time that I get the opportunity. Perhaps you'll be there experiencing it with me. You know, it's highly possible. I would love it. Okay, Zerjoff Torino 21, a shared fragrance from 2021. And number 10, from Bath & Body Works, Eucalyptus Spearmint. Bath & Body Works, Eucalyptus Spearmint. Which reminds me, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, lovely ladies and handsome gentlemen. Guess what I have? I have Bath Bath and Body Works Eucalyptus Mint, but it's not. It's this other one was Eucalyptus Spearmint. So you know, Bath and Body Works, they have a lot of different incarnations of stuff. But man, there's so much fun, you know, especially like a holiday. You know, just you can get so much stuff. But I got a bunch of these. They were having a really good sale a couple of years ago. And I think it was like 6 for $20 or something. And these things, it's a gentle foaming hand soap. These are so awesome. The fragrance is a little bit much. Like what I mean is you only need a little tiny bit, a very, very tiny bit, and the fragrance will stay with you. Like a strong fragrance with a high sillage and a really good lasting power. All of these that I've tried. But this one, Eucalyptus Mint, is another one that we have, and this is one of the stronger ones. I do like it. Smell it again. Yeah, ooh. Ah, smells so good. Oh man, love it. I have a bunch of these, and they last forever. And another nice thing is I noticed that some of them, they were a little bit strong at first, but I've waited a while, and now it seems as though some of the fragrance has dissipated a little bit. But these are fantastic, and they last forever, and the value is amazing. Oh man, so yeah, so Bath and Body Works Eucalyptus Mint, that's pretty nice, very enjoyable. So I think that is it for my mint video, and thank you so much for coming to see me again, and for coming to visit my mint plants, and to just give me the opportunity to talk a little bit, rant a little bit about fragrances and stuff like that. Thanks for being an audience for me to talk to about this stuff. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.